Why is Arabic Africa's most spoken language? Arabic holds the title for the most spoken language across the diverse continent of Africa. This multilingual region features numerous languages, but Arabic stands out due to its significant historical, cultural, and religious influence. The language thrives primarily in North African countries like Egypt, Algeria, and Morocco, where it is either the first language or widely spoken as a second language. Over 200 million people use Arabic in everyday communication, from vibrant marketplaces to formal education. This rise of Arabic can be traced back to the spread of Islam in the 7th century, when the Quran helped to unify Arabic speakers across the region. Today, Arabic is not only important for cultural identity, but also plays a crucial role in trade and diplomacy. With growing populations and economic power, the relevance of Arabic is expected to increase. So next time you think about Africa's languages, remember the rich tapestry Arabic weaves throughout the continent. Could you imagine how diverse communication is with so many languages at play? Turns out, the truth is that Black Friday is wild. Every year on the day after Thanksgiving, countless Americans rush to stores, creating a sight that's both exhilarating and chaotic. Known for its massive discounts, Black Friday has become a shopping tradition for many families. Shoppers often line up hours before the stores open, all in hopes of grabbing the best deals on everything, from electronics to holiday gifts. This frenzy can lead to crowded aisles and, at times, intense competition among shoppers, with some even racing for the latest gadgets. Retailers capitalize on this excitement by promoting doorbuster sales, a tactic that ensures crowds will surge through their doors early in the morning. However, while spectacular deals can be found, it's essential for shoppers to stay safe and keep a cool head amidst the hustle. Are you ready to join the adventure? Did you know that Bluetooth is named after a Viking king? This innovative technology allows our phones, headphones, and other gadgets to communicate without wires, making life so much easier. The name Bluetooth comes from King Harald Bluetooth Gormson, who ruled in the 10th century. He was famous for uniting Denmark and Norway, much like how Bluetooth unites different devices. Just like the king brought people together, Bluetooth connects devices like smartphones, speakers, and computers over short distances. When you pair your new wireless earbuds with your phone, you're not just enjoying music without cords, you're echoing the legacy of a king who valued unity. The next time you share a playlist or connect with a friend using Bluetooth, think of Harold's accomplishments and know that a piece of history is woven into your everyday technology. How cool is that? You might be shocked to learn that pitch flows. The pitch drop experiment at the University of Queensland is an incredible illustration of how materials can behave in ways that defy our expectations. Started in 1927, this fascinating long-term study focuses on pitch, a substance that seems solid but flows very slowly when left undisturbed. This experiment consists of a sealed container of pitch, where scientists observe this unique substance over decades. Most people think of liquids as clear and quick-flowing, but pitch challenges that notion. In fact, the pitch has dripped only a few times in its 90-plus years, making each drop a significant event. Observing something that takes so long to change encourages us to think differently about time and matter. This experiment not only showcases the remarkable properties of pitch, but also serves as a reminder of the curiosities that are often hidden in plain sight. Isn't it fascinating how such an experiment can reveal so much about our understanding of liquids? You won't believe this about caving and its wonders. Caving, also known as spelunking, isn't just about wandering through dark tunnels. It's an adventure that unveils stunning ecosystems and incredible geological formations. Inside these underground worlds, you might stumble upon fascinating creatures like lionfish and various bat species, which have adapted to live in total darkness. These animals often rely on unique survival skills, such as echolocation for bats, to navigate their cave homes. But don't be fooled into thinking caving is easy. Caves can have complex layouts filled with narrow passages and sudden drops, making it a challenging experience even for seasoned adventurers. Proper gear, knowledge, and a keen sense of direction are essential when exploring these hidden realms. So, are you ready to discover what secrets lie beneath the surface? Hard to believe, but Africa spans all four hemispheres. This incredible continent stretches across the equator and is bordered by both the northern and southern hemispheres. Covering nearly 12 million square miles, Africa is not only one of the largest continents but also one of the most diverse. From the Sahara Desert in the north to the lush rainforests of Central Africa, its varied landscapes host a rich tapestry of wildlife, cultures, and languages. More than 1.2 billion people call Africa home, representing thousands of distinct ethnic groups. Each region boasts unique traditions, foods, and music, contributing to a vibrant continent that is bursting with life. Whether you're gazing at the majestic Kilimanjaro or exploring the bustling markets of Marrakech, Africa offers experiences that are truly unforgettable. Isn't it fascinating how one continent can embrace such variety? Prepare to be amazed by Japan's Nakisumo Festival. This unique event features sumo wrestlers holding babies and trying to make them cry. The louder the babies cry, the more blessings it is believed the child will receive, creating a truly special atmosphere. Nakisumo, which roughly translates to crying sumo, takes place in various venues, especially during springtime. Families dress their little ones in colorful traditional attire, and the excited crowd gathers to cheer on both the baby and the wrestler. It's not just about who can make the baby cry louder, it's also about creating memorable moments and fostering community spirit. The event showcases Japan's rich culture and traditions, blending humor with heartfelt wishes for the child's future. Many believe that this fun yet emotional experience brings good health, happiness, and protection for the babies as they grow. Isn't it fascinating how joy and tears can together symbolize blessings? Turns out, the truth is that your forest is cursed. This small yet notorious patch of land in Ichikawa, Japan, spans just about 40 square yards, yet it carries an enormous weight of local legend and fear. The tales tell of a vanished samurai lord who once roamed this area, leaving behind an eerie presence that seems to linger still. Adding to the forest's ominous aura is a rumored bottomless pit that allegedly releases poisonous gases, keeping curious explorers at bay. The forest is entirely walled off, strictly prohibiting entry, and its unsettling reputation only grows stronger with each passing year. Locals speak in hushed tones about the dangers that lurk within, cautioning visitors to stay away lest they disturb whatever dark forces may lie hidden. It's fascinating how such a tiny place can hold such a gripping history and instill lasting fear. What secrets does your forest truly hide? Have you ever wondered why India is vegetarian? India boasts the largest population of vegetarians in the world, a phenomenon deeply rooted in its rich cultural and religious heritage. Many Indian religions, such as Hinduism, Jainism, and Buddhism, advocate for nonviolence and compassion towards all living beings, which translates into a vegetarian lifestyle for millions. This belief system promotes viewing vegetarianism as a philosophy rather than merely a diet. As a result, traditional meals across regions are often plant-based, filled with spices, grains, and a colorful array of vegetables. Indian cuisine celebrates this diversity, offering an incredible variety of vegetarian dishes that are not only nutritious but also bursting with flavor. Family gatherings, festivals, and even everyday meals reflect this commitment to vegetarianism, showcasing how food practices are intertwined with cultural identity. Could this lifestyle choice be a reflection of a deeper respect for life? Here's what actually happens when therapy helps. Therapy can provide comfort and control by revealing how situations will end, creating a sense of emotional stability in an unpredictable world. Imagine seeking refuge in a warm hug while savoring emotional popcorn. This visualization captures how therapy can soothe our anxieties. When we engage in therapeutic conversations, we unpack our thoughts, gain valuable insights, and learn to navigate life's uncertainties. This process helps us understand our feelings better, offering clarity on how to tackle challenges. Just as watching a favorite movie comforts us, therapy allows us to foresee potential outcomes without being overwhelmed. The emotional tools we gain through therapy empower us to face life's ups and downs with resilience. In this way, Therapy truly transforms chaos into a manageable storyline, helping us embrace our journey with confidence. What's your story waiting to be told? You won't believe this about Halima Sisai's extraordinary birth. On May 4th, 2021, Halima Sisai from Mali astonished the world by giving birth to 9 babies in a single delivery. This incredible event, which included 5 girls and 4 boys, secured her a Guinness World Record for the most multiple births survived in one go. Halima underwent a cesarean section in Morocco, where medical staff were left stunned, as they had only detected 7 babies during her pregnancy. The news spread like wildfire, and it's not hard to see why. The average baby count for a multiple birth is usually much lower. Halima's story is not just about numbers. It highlights the resilience and strength of mothers everywhere. Imagine the joy and challenges of raising so many little ones at once. With a supportive family and community, Halima is set to navigate this exciting journey. It raises the question, what's next for Halima and her incredible family? Here's a wild fact about the Baltic Sea. This stunning body of water is known not just for its beauty, but also for the secrets it holds in its starry skies. The Baltic Sea is a unique environment shaped by both geography and history, offering a glimpse into the past. When you look up at those stars, you're witnessing a cosmic spectacle that's been forming for millions of years. Scientists believe that the light filtering through the atmosphere carries stories from ancient times, making every glance upward a connection to history. This captivating phenomenon is like holding a piece of time itself, as the stars have seen the Earth change and evolve over eons. Imagine navigating on a clear night and feeling the pull of those timeless displays shining overhead. The Baltic Sea's influence isn't just visible during the day. Its night sky becomes a canvas of wonder, inspiring awe in everyone lucky enough to experience it. So whether you're sailing, swimming, or simply stargazing, the magic of the Baltic Sea invites you to look up and ponder the mysteries of the universe. Is it really true that ancient Rome was so crowded? During the Roman Empire, the bustling city of Rome was home to around 1 million people, creating a population density that surpassed even modern-day New York City. Imagine living in a place where people were packed in tightly, with busy streets filled with merchants, citizens, and visitors from far and wide. Ancient Rome was not just the political heart of the empire. It was a vibrant hub of culture, art, and social life. The city's architecture, from grand temples to crowded apartment buildings called insulae, showcased the Romans' incredible engineering skills. These towering structures, some reaching 5 or 6 stories high, housed many families and even shops, leading to a lively atmosphere that was both exciting and chaotic. With tight-knit neighborhoods, bustling markets, and public gatherings, social life thrived despite the crowds. So as you stroll through modern cities, remember that the Romans managed to create a thriving urban center over 2,000 years ago, making it a remarkable feat in human history. Guess what really drives Little Island's charm? This stunning floating park, located in New York's Hudson River Park, brilliantly combines the beauty of nature, captivating art, and innovative architecture. Opened in 2021 after an investment of $260 million, Little Island is so much more than just a park. Visitors stroll along its winding paths, discovering lush gardens filled with native plants that change with the seasons, ensuring a fresh experience every time. But that's not all. The park also boasts an amphitheater where you can catch live performances and cultural events, immersing yourself in the vibrant, artistic atmosphere. Designed to mimic the shape of a leaf, Little Island floats gracefully above the water, creating a unique landscape that's both welcoming and enchanting. It's the perfect escape for New Yorkers seeking relaxation or adventure, all while supporting community engagement through art and nature. Have you visited this incredible spot yet? Did you know that the manchineel tree is deadly? This infamous tree, often called the Tree of Death, can be found in Florida, the Caribbean, and Central America. Every part of the manchineel tree is toxic, and its milky sap is particularly dangerous. Just touching the tree can cause painful chemical burns on your skin. The tree also produces small green apples that look tempting, but they are highly poisonous. If you happen to taste one, severe digestive problems could follow. Interestingly, even standing under the tree during rain can lead to skin irritation because the rainwater mixes with its sap. This tree serves as a reminder of nature's incredible power, both beautiful and perilous. While it is a part of the ecosystem, it's crucial to respect its danger. So next time you find yourself near one, remember to keep your distance. How many would dare to get closer? This might surprise you. Fata Morgana creates floating illusions. This fascinating phenomenon is an optical illusion caused by the refraction of light. When layers of air at different temperatures meet, they bend light waves, resulting in mesmerizing images that can make distant objects appear closer or even floating above the horizon. People have often reported seeing entire cities, majestic mountains, or ships hovering in midair, especially in places like the Arctic or on the ocean. Imagine standing on a beach, gazing out at the water, and spotting a grand city skyline that seems to drift above the waves. These illusions occur due to specific atmospheric conditions and can last anywhere from a few minutes to several hours. While Fata Morgana can enchant observers, it can also be disorienting, leading sailors to mistake them for real land. This intriguing interplay of light and temperature not only showcases nature's beauty, but also reminds us of how our senses can be fooled. Next time you stare at the horizon, could you be witnessing a Fata Morgana? Hard to believe, but personal meetings were once cherished. Before the age of technology, people relied on face-to-face interactions to connect with one another. Imagine a time when there were no smartphones buzzing with notifications or emails cluttering our inboxes. Instead, friends and family gathered in homes or at local cafes, sharing stories and laughter over a warm cup of coffee. These moments weren't just about communication. They were about building relationships and forging memories. Personal interactions had a richness that is sometimes lost in today's digital world. People invested time in conversations, listened to each other's voices, and observed expressions, qualities that technology often can't replicate. This deep-seated appreciation for face-to-face contact reflects how we value human connection, a reminder that sometimes the simplest pleasures are the most fulfilling. What do you miss about those personal interactions? Meet Gamer Grandma, the world's oldest YouTuber. At 94 years old, Hamako Mori is not your average grandparent. Known as Gamer Grandma, she has captured hearts and headlines as the oldest gamer recognized by Guinness World Records on YouTube. It all began back in 1981 when she picked up a video game for the first time, sparking a passion that has lasted over 4 decades. Mori dedicates several hours a day to gaming, proving that age is no barrier to having fun and exploring new worlds. Her YouTube channel showcases her gameplay, offering tips and sharing her experiences with a growing audience. Gamers young and old tune in to watch her tackle modern titles with enthusiasm and skill, challenging stereotypes about both gaming and aging. Mori's dedication not only entertains, but also inspires many to embrace their hobbies no matter their age. So, what can we learn from Gamer Grandma about keeping our spirits high and our minds active as we age? Let's celebrate the joy of gaming across generations. What if I told you Java Jackets save your hands? This clever invention, created by Jay Sorensen in 1991, was designed specifically to solve a hot coffee problem: burns. When you're clutching a steaming cup of coffee, the last thing you want is a scalded hand. That's where Java Jackets come in. They provide a protective layer between your hot drink and your sensitive skin. These cardboard sleeves not only keep your hands safe, but also offer a better grip, making it easier to enjoy your favorite brew without the fear of slip-ups. Over the years, Java Jackets have become a staple in coffee shops around the globe, ensuring customers can sip and savor their beverages comfortably. So the next time you pick up that cup of joe, think about the small yet mighty Java Jacket that makes your coffee experience better. Wouldn't you agree? Why exactly does cold weather speed up nail growth? Researchers have found that chilling temperatures can actually make your fingernails grow faster. This happens because cold weather causes our bodies to adjust blood flow and energy usage. When it gets cold, blood circulation increases in certain areas, including our fingers. This boost in blood flow delivers more nutrients and oxygen to the nails, helping them grow quicker. Furthermore, your body often burns more energy to keep warm, which may also give your nails that extra push. So, if you've noticed your nails growing at a surprising rate during winter, it could be the cold doing its job. While we often think of warmth as a cozy friend, it turns out that the winter chill might actually help us show off longer and stronger nails. Who knew nature had a hand in our beauty routines? Did you know that pirates can leave behind clues? French pirate Olivier Levasseur is famous not just for his swashbuckling adventures, but also for a dramatic twist at the end of his life. Just before his execution, Levasseur allegedly tossed a necklace into a crowd, claiming it contained a cryptogram that would lead to his hidden treasure. Even though the necklace has now vanished into history, this mysterious cryptogram has captured the imagination of treasure hunters and puzzle enthusiasts alike. Over the years, many brave souls have attempted to decode the enigmatic 17-line message, hoping to unlock the secrets of Levasseur's buried riches. Each attempt brings new excitement and theories about what treasures might still lie hidden, waiting to be discovered. The combination of history, adventure, and the allure of treasure makes Levasseur's tale a thrilling chapter in pirate lore. So could you be the one to finally decipher the cryptogram? Did you know trilobites ruled the oceans for ages? These fascinating creatures were among the most successful groups of early animals, thriving for an astonishing 270 million years. Imagine that. This is actually longer than the time that has passed since the first dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Trilobites appeared during the Cambrian period, over 500 million years ago, and they were essentially the ocean's pioneers. With their hard shells and diverse forms, they adapted to various environments and flourished in oceans worldwide. They came in all shapes and sizes, from small ones just a few millimeters long to massive species that could grow over 2 feet. Sadly, they went extinct about 252 million years ago during a mass extinction event. Their fossilized remains, however, continue to teach us about early life on Earth and the ever-changing nature of our planet. Is Tsunarashi facing a huge crisis now? Recent reports reveal that the entire system in Tsunarashi has been destroyed, signaling what could be a turning point for this intriguing region. This dramatic change could reshape the landscape, economy, and daily lives of its residents. The destruction raises urgent questions about the future. What led to this crisis, and how will it affect the ecosystem and communities within Tsunarashi? Experts believe that both natural and human influences may have contributed to this drastic situation, making it essential for local authorities and activists to come together for recovery. The loss of an established system means that resources are no longer functioning optimally, impacting everything from food supply to social structures. As the community grapples with uncertainty, there's a chance for innovation and resilience to shine through. How can Tsunarashi rebuild and thrive in this new reality? The journey ahead is sure to be challenging, but it's also a moment for new possibilities to emerge. Did you know your eyes are super movers? Every day, our eyes perform an astonishing 100,000 movements, which is comparable to walking about 50 miles. This remarkable activity involves a mix of blinking, adjusting focus, and scanning our surroundings. Each blink refreshes our vision and protects our eyes from dust and bright lights. But those movements are driven by our brain's remarkable ability to track and react to visual stimuli. Imagine how many times your eyes dart around to read a book, watch a movie, or simply look at the world around you. Just like the legs power us through our daily journeys, our eyes keep us connected to everything happening around us. They play a crucial role in how we perceive colors, shapes, and movements, helping us navigate the complexities of our environment. So next time you pause to enjoy a sunset or glance at a friend, remember how hard your eyes work to keep you informed and engaged in life. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies operate in such intricate ways? Can you believe your eye has a hidden remnant? The plica semilunaris, a small fold of tissue nestled in the inner corner of our eyes, is more than just a quirky detail. It's a fascinating glimpse into our evolutionary journey. This tiny structure is what's left of a third eyelid that our distant ancestors used for protection and moisture. While humans no longer need this feature, it still exists as a testament to how our bodies have adapted over millions of years. The Plica semilunaris doesn't actively help us like it once did, but studying it can offer insights into our evolution and the changes our species has undergone. It shows how we've traded certain traits for others over time, reflecting the environment and challenges our ancestors faced. So the next time you catch a glimpse of your own eye in the mirror, remember that hidden little fold is a reminder of our connection to the past and how fascinating human evolution can be. Isn't it remarkable how much history is literally right in front of us? Can you imagine that photographs once didn't exist? In the 1830s, a talented inventor named Louis Daguerre changed the way we capture memories forever. He developed a groundbreaking method to capture light on silver-coated copper plates, which led to the creation of the first real photographs. Before this innovation, people relied on paintings and sketches to remember special moments, but Daguerre's technique allowed for the preservation of images in a more realistic and accessible way. This process involved exposing the plates to light, which would create a stunning image that could be viewed for generations to come. Daguerre's invention opened the door to the world of photography, enabling everyone to document their lives, from family portraits to breathtaking landscapes. Imagine flipping through old albums filled with these early photographs, each telling a story and bringing the past to life. How incredible is it to think that a single invention could change the way we remember? Hard to believe, but Vikings reached North America first. Historians have uncovered remarkable evidence that suggests Norse explorers made it to North America around the year 1000, nearly 5 centuries before Christopher Columbus set sail. This significant discovery challenges the long-held belief that Columbus was the first European to discover the continent. The Viking settlement at L'Anse aux Meadows in Newfoundland, Canada, serves as a key site, providing artifacts and remains of Norse structures. These findings reveal a culture of seafaring adventurers who not only journeyed across the harsh Atlantic, but established settlements, traded, and interacted with the indigenous peoples they encountered. Imagine what life was like for these early explorers as they navigated unknown waters and faced the challenges of the New World. This revelation redefines our understanding of exploration and shows that the Viking legacy has shaped North American history in unexpected ways. This might surprise you: Connecticut's role in America's beginnings. This state, known as the Constitution State, was one of the original 13 colonies that helped shape the United States. Its rich colonial history isn't just a story of the past. It's very much alive in the charming towns and stunning architecture you can still see today. Connecticut contributed significantly to America's early governance. In fact, one of its most famous documents, the Fundamental Orders of 1638-1639, is often considered the first written constitution in the Western tradition. This document laid the groundwork for future governance structures across the country. Walk through towns like Old Saybrook or Mystic, and you'll sense that history ringing through beautifully preserved buildings and quaint streets. Isn't it fascinating to think that such a small state had such a monumental impact on the nation's foundation? Did you know sloths never fall from trees? These adorable creatures have developed fascinating adaptations that keep them safe while they snooze high above the ground. Sloths possess long, curved claws, specifically designed to grip tree branches firmly. This remarkable evolutionary trait ensures that they can hang effortlessly from a limb, even when they are in deep sleep. In fact, sloths spend most of their lives in trees, where they enjoy a leisurely lifestyle of eating leaves and resting. Their strong claws wrap around branches tightly, allowing them to stay securely attached, which is particularly important since sloths are slow movers. Interestingly, they're so good at gripping that they can even sleep upside down without a care in the world. While they don't often fall, if they do, it's usually because they are actively trying to move, not while they are dreaming. Sloths really are the champions of tree-dwelling comfort. How incredible is it that their unique claws practically guarantee a good night's sleep in the treetops? Unlock the secrets of the Malayalam language. This fascinating language stands out due to its remarkable symmetry and complexity, reflecting a deep-rooted history of literature and poetry. Spoken predominantly in the Indian state of Kerala, Malayalam boasts a script that is both intricate and beautiful, featuring a mix of rounded and linear characters. Over the centuries, it has evolved, enriched by various influences from regional and foreign cultures, leading to a vibrant literary tradition. Poets and writers like Changampuja, Krishna Pillai, and Kamala Das have made significant contributions, showcasing the lyrical quality of Malayalam in their works. This language isn't just about grammar and vocabulary. It's a living tapestry of Kerala's heritage, embodying diverse dialects and styles that add to its allure. By exploring Malayalam, you're diving into a world of stories, emotions, and unique expressions that reveal the heart of its speakers. How did such a beautiful linguistic landscape come to be in this southern corner of India? Here's a wild fact about reindeer symbolism. The depiction of a reindeer jumping through glass symbolizes freedom and vitality, and it captures the essence of nature in a dynamic performance. This striking image not only showcases the agility and grace of reindeer, but also reflects deeper themes in various cultures. Reindeer are often seen as symbols of resilience and endurance, especially in regions where they roam freely amidst challenging landscapes. When artists illustrate a reindeer leaping through glass, it evokes a powerful sense of breaking barriers and embracing life's possibilities. This vibrant representation resonates particularly during the winter months, when many people seek warmth and joy. Whether in folklore or modern art, the reindeer's leap can inspire us to pursue our dreams with determination and vitality. Have you ever thought about the messages that animals in art convey? What if I told you horses aren't that powerful? Surprisingly, a single horse generates roughly 15 horsepower, which may sound impressive, but it's actually a bit of marketing magic. The term horsepower was coined by the inventor James Watt in the late 18th century to promote his steam engines. He needed a relatable way to describe the power of these machines, so he exaggerated the strength of horses working in coal mines. Watt calculated how much work a horse could do and created this term to sell his engines. This clever tactic stuck around, even though horses don't actually produce anywhere near the amount of power that the name suggests. Today, horsepower remains a common term in our conversations about engines, cars, and machines, reminding us of how marketing can shape language and perceptions. It's a fun example of how a term can become part of everyday speech, even if it misrepresents what it really measures, making us wonder about what other phrases we use that might not be as straightforward as they seem. Believe it or not, Mexico has an island of haunted dolls. This eerie attraction, known as La Isla de las Muñecas, is nestled in the canals of Xochimilco. Legend says that a caretaker named Julian Santana Barrera discovered a drowned girl and a floating doll while living there. Heartbroken, he hung the doll from a tree in her memory, believing it would soothe her spirit. Over time, convinced he was haunted, Julian collected and hung hundreds of decaying dolls around the island to appease the girl's spirit. The dolls, often missing eyes and limbs, create an unsettling sight, especially as night falls. Visitors who dare to explore the island share stories about the dolls, seeming to whisper, blink, or even move. These spine-chilling occurrences have made the island a popular spot for thrill seekers and curious tourists alike. Would you dare to visit this creepy doll paradise? Iguanas can lose their tails to escape predators. These fascinating reptiles have a remarkable survival trick. When threatened, they can voluntarily detach their tails. This clever strategy allows them to make a quick getaway, while the predator is left confused by the wriggling tail. But that's not all. Iguanas have another cool feature called a parietal eye, a unique light-sensitive organ located on the top of their heads. This special eye helps them detect changes in light, serving as an early warning system for potential threats like birds of prey or other dangers. After shedding their tails, these resilient creatures can regrow them over time, showcasing their amazing ability to recover. However, the new tail may not be an exact replica of the original. It's often made of cartilage instead of bone and varies in appearance. This extraordinary mix of defense mechanisms makes iguanas one of nature's most clever survivors. Imagine being able to escape a threat and grow back a piece of yourself. Isn't nature simply incredible? Can sleeping north really boost creativity? Charles Dickens, one of the greatest novelists of the Victorian era, had a peculiar habit that might surprise you. He believed that sleeping with his head facing north enhanced his creativity and helped him write his iconic stories. This fascinating quirk derived from his deep interest in the mysteries of life and the natural world. Dickens felt that aligning himself with the Earth's magnetic field in this way positively influenced his thoughts and ideas. While there is no scientific consensus to support the idea that sleeping north directly impacts creativity, it highlights how many artists and writers develop personal rituals to inspire their work. Embracing unique routines can help foster inspiration and focus for their creative process. Just as Dickens crafted timeless characters like Ebenezer Scrooge and Oliver Twist, he also crafted a sleeping arrangement that he believed worked for him. So could a simple change in how you sleep help spark your creativity too? Why not give it a try? Did you know that Jeff Bridges broke a Corvette headlight? During the filming of 1998's cult classic The Big Lebowski, a surprising accident added a unique twist to one of Jeff Bridges' scenes. While portraying the laid-back character Jeffrey the Dude Lebowski, Bridges was supposed to hit a Corvette with a stick, but the actor accidentally smashed a headlight instead. The unexpected moment of genuine shock on his face was so authentic that the filmmakers decided to keep it in the final cut. This happy accident not only added realism to the scene, showcasing the character's carefree nature, but also highlighted Bridges' ability to bring spontaneity to his roles. What's fascinating is how such little mishaps can lead to memorable moments in cinema, making this film a true gem in Hollywood history. Has a mistake ever made a moment even better for you? Can you imagine planets fitting between Earth and Moon? Scientists have revealed that if you placed all the planets of our solar system in a line, they would actually fit between our planet Earth and the Moon, which is about 238,855 miles away. The largest planet, Jupiter, is about 86,881 miles in diameter, while our smallest planet, Mercury, is just 3,032 miles across. When lined up side by side, even though they cover a vast amount of space, they would take up a surprisingly small portion of the distance to our nearest celestial neighbor. This fascinating fact highlights just how enormous space is, as well as how relatively small the planets are in the grand scale of the universe. Next time you look up at the Moon, consider that the entire solar system's planets could fit in that gap, an exciting reminder of our place in the cosmos. Is it really true that the Beard's tapir is unique? This fascinating creature holds the title for being the largest land mammal in Central America. With its robust body, short legs, and a remarkably flexible snout, the Beard's tapir has adapted beautifully to its environment. It enjoys a diet rich in leaves and fruits, using its special snout to reach tasty treats high up in the trees. The Beard's tapir sports dark brown fur, which features a distinctive lighter patch on its neck and chest, making it stand out in the lush greenery of its habitat. Despite its sturdy appearance, this mammal plays a vital role in its ecosystem, helping to disperse seeds as it forages. Unfortunately, like many wildlife species, it faces threats from habitat loss and climate change. Protecting this amazing mammal is essential to keeping the ecosystem of Central America balanced and thriving. Have you ever wondered why icefish have clear blood? The Antarctic blackfin icefish is a fascinating creature with a unique twist. It lacks hemoglobin, the protein that gives blood its red color and carries oxygen throughout the body. Instead of relying on this common molecule, the icefish absorbs oxygen directly through its skin, transporting it in its plasma. This extraordinary adaptation helps it survive in the icy waters of Antarctica, where oxygen levels are often higher due to cold temperatures. The fish's thin skin and absence of scales allow for efficient oxygen absorption, while its enlarged heart pumps that oxygen-rich plasma to vital organs. These adaptations make the blackfin icefish a remarkable example of how life can thrive in extreme conditions. Why do you think this strange method of oxygen transport has developed in such a cold environment? Let's uncover the truth about Herbert Hoover's engineering skills. Herbert Hoover wasn't just a U.S. president, he was also celebrated as a remarkable engineer. His knack for planning and organizing was critical when he faced global crises, especially during World War I. Hoover worked tirelessly to provide food and resources to war-torn Europe, showcasing his ability to tackle significant issues head-on. His experiences in mining engineering and his leadership in disaster relief efforts further solidified his reputation as a problem solver. During national emergencies such as the Great Depression, Hoover sought innovative solutions to help struggling Americans. Though his presidency faced criticism, his engineering mindset and proactive approach to crises highlighted a different side of him. Hoover's emphasis on collaboration and effective communication helped him navigate complex situations that many faced during difficult times. By understanding Hoover's extraordinary skills, we recognize the impact that one individual can have in reshaping the world during pivotal moments. How did his engineering background influence his political decisions? Did you know warm-blooded animals fight fungi? Scientists believe that warm-bloodedness in mammals and birds may have evolved as a clever defense against fungal infections. When these animals maintain higher body temperatures, it becomes difficult for many harmful fungi to survive. This adaptation likely offered an advantage in environments where fungi thrive, especially considering that some species can cause serious health issues. For instance, while cold-blooded animals like reptiles are more susceptible to fungal diseases, mammals and birds develop this unique trait to stay healthy. This fascinating connection between body temperature and immunity showcases the incredible ways evolution helps species survive in their habitats. So next time you see a bird soaring or a mammal running, remember that their warm bodies might just be nature's built-in defense mechanism against pesky fungi. Here's something incredible about Jupiter's orbit. Did you know that Jupiter, the giant of our solar system, doesn't just orbit the Sun? Instead, both Jupiter and the Sun orbit around a common center of mass called the barycenter. This happens because Jupiter is a colossal planet, weighing about 318 times more than Earth, making it the most massive planet in our solar system. The barycenter, due to Jupiter's size, is located just outside the surface of the Sun. This unique dynamic means that as Jupiter travels through space, both it and the Sun pull on each other, causing small but fascinating movements. This interaction challenges the classic idea of a planet orbiting a star, highlighting the complexity of celestial mechanics. The Sun doesn't just sit still, it dances around this point with Jupiter, unveiling the intricate relationships in our cosmic neighborhood. Isn't it amazing how the universe works? Here's a wild fact about the first car accident. In 1896, New York City witnessed the very first recorded automobile accident in America, a shocking event that changed how people viewed transportation. A car collided with a bicyclist, marking a pivotal moment in traffic history. At that time, the streets were primarily occupied by horse-drawn carriages and bicycles, and automobiles were still a new concept. This unexpected incident forced society to confront the need for safer roads and regulations. As motor vehicles began to gain popularity, cities had to adapt to prevent further accidents. The introduction of cars not only transformed commuting, but also began a dialogue about public safety and infrastructure. Today, when we hop into our vehicles, it's fascinating to think that the complex traffic systems we navigate started with this single surprising crash in New York. How has your city changed to accommodate modern vehicles? Why can't we see the Great Wall from space? Contrary to what many people think, the Great Wall of China is not easily visible from outer space with the naked eye. While this famous structure stretches over 13,000 miles across rugged terrain, its color and texture blend in quite well with the surrounding environment. Astronauts have reported that only certain man-made structures, such as cities, may be seen clearly without using telescopes or advanced equipment. This misconception likely stems from the wall's impressive length, leading to the belief that such a massive construction would be noticeable from afar. In reality, viewing the Great Wall requires enhancing tools, as its materials and colors mimic the natural landscape. Additionally, from low Earth orbit, the wall can appear as a thin line rather than a towering structure. This highlights the fascinating relationship between human constructions and the natural world, revealing that even the grandest feats of engineering can sometimes vanish into their surroundings. Have you ever wondered how snakes survive after decapitation? Even after a venomous snake loses its head, it can still bite, This surprising fact is due to impressive survival reflexes that can last for hours after the head is severed. The nervous system remains active, allowing the snake to react to stimuli even without its brain. These reflexes are a part of nature's remarkable survival strategies, helping animals defend themselves against threats. It's a stark reminder of how powerful instincts can be in the animal kingdom. So if you ever find yourself in an unfortunate encounter with a snake, remember that even a headless one can still pose a danger. Nature is full of mysteries, and this phenomenon showcases the incredible ways creatures adapt to survive. Isn't it fascinating how life can cling on, even in the most extreme situations? Let's uncover the truth about the Spanish flu. The name Spanish flu is actually a bit of a misnomer, as it didn't actually start in Spain. The pandemic emerged in 1918, sweeping across the globe and causing immense tragedy. The name came about during World War I when Spain, remaining neutral, reported on the outbreak openly while other countries were busy censoring news that might affect morale. As a result, Spain became associated with the virus, leading many to wrongly believe it originated there. In fact, historical evidence suggests that the flu might have begun in the United States. This widespread disease infected roughly 1/3 of the world's population, showcasing how interconnected our world is. Understanding the origins of the Spanish flu helps us appreciate the challenges of global health and the importance of open communication during crises. Isn't it fascinating how a name can shape our understanding of history? Did you know that education is free in Denmark? In this fascinating country, Danish citizens can pursue higher education without paying tuition fees, making it easier for them to attain their academic goals. This commitment to education aligns with Denmark's values of equality and access for all. While international students do face tuition fees ranging from 8,000 to 18,000 euros per year, the country balances this with an impressive minimum wage of around 50,000 euros annually and a shorter work week of just 33 hours. These factors contribute to a remarkable quality of life, reflecting a strong support system for both citizens and those seeking to study in Denmark. As a result, the nation continually ranks high on global happiness indexes, leaving many to wonder how they can achieve such a successful balance between work, education, and well-being. Hard to believe, but perfectionism fuels procrastination. Many people don't realize that these two habits are closely connected. Procrastination often sneaks in when individuals worry they won't be able to accomplish a task perfectly. For example, think about someone who loves to dance but hesitates to attend a party because they fear their moves won't impress others. This fear can prevent them from joining in the fun altogether. Similarly, when facing a project or assignment, perfectionists might put off starting because they want everything to be just right from the beginning. This leads to a cycle of delaying tasks, increasing anxiety, and ultimately making it harder to achieve their goals. Understanding this link can help us break the cycle. By accepting that it's okay to make mistakes, we can start tackling tasks without the heavy burden of needing to be perfect. So how can we push past this hurdle? Guess what really drives New Jersey's soup laws? In New Jersey, it's against the law to eat soup by sipping or slurping. This quirky rule aims to keep the dining experience pleasant and peaceful for everyone. Restaurants and cafes can get quite noisy, and the sound of slurping could be distracting for customers trying to enjoy their meals. Legislators in the Garden State decided that a quiet dining atmosphere is essential for good manners and enjoyment. Imagine sitting in a nice restaurant and hearing someone slurp their soup loudly. It could ruin the ambiance, right? Although it might sound odd, this law highlights New Jersey's commitment to maintaining a certain level of decorum while dining. So next time you're slurping a bowl of noodles or soup, think twice if you find yourself in New Jersey. You might just want to stick with a spoon. Surprising effects of onions on sleepiness revealed. Eating a lot of onions may send you straight to dreamland. This unexpected sleepiness comes from an amino acid called tryptophan, which is found in onions. Tryptophan is known for its ability to help produce serotonin, a chemical in our brains that plays a key role in regulating sleep. So the next time you chow down on a big plate of onion rings or load up your burger with slices of these flavorful veggies, you might want to watch out for those post-meal yawns. Some people even report feeling unusually tired after enjoying dishes with high onion content. While onions are packed with health benefits, like antioxidants that can boost your immune system and vitamins that support overall wellness, they can also have this surprising side effect. Of course, everyone's body reacts differently to food, so always pay attention to how your diet makes you feel. So who knew that such a seemingly ordinary vegetable could affect your energy levels? Next time, think twice before piling on those onions. Guess what really drives people to hallucinate? The angel's trumpet, or Brugmansia, is more than just a pretty flower. It's actually a dangerous plant that can lead to some mind-altering experiences. With its stunning trumpet-shaped blooms, it might seem inviting, but hidden within its petals are potent alkaloids that can have severe effects if ingested. People who have mistakenly consumed parts of this plant have reported vivid hallucinations, paralysis, and even life-threatening situations. These effects are due to chemicals like scopolamine and atropine, which disrupt normal brain functions. Many cultures have used Brugmansia in traditional rituals for its psychoactive properties, but these practices come with significant risks. So while its beauty may attract you in your garden, remember that this captivating flower can be very dangerous. Are you ready to appreciate the allure of this plant while staying safe? What if I told you smells trigger powerful memories? Our brains have an incredible ability to link scents with memories, making odors uniquely powerful in evoking emotions. This phenomenon occurs because the part of our brain that processes smells, the olfactory bulb, is closely connected to areas that handle memories and feelings. When you catch a whiff of freshly baked cookies, it might remind you of your grandmother's kitchen or a cozy family gathering. The fragrance of rain can transport you back to a childhood day spent splashing in puddles. This strong link between scent and memory explains why specific smells can stir feelings of nostalgia or happiness. It happens because our brains prioritize these connections, ensuring that the tiniest hint of a familiar scent can revive vivid images of past experiences. So the next time you encounter a familiar smell, pay attention. What memory does it awaken for you? Is it really true that dogs can have vitiligo? Absolutely. Meet a remarkable 14-year-old dog whose skin and coat have changed color due to this fascinating condition. Vitiligo is a skin disorder that causes patches of skin to lose their pigment, leading to striking white spots. Observers are often surprised thinking the dog's eyes have been painted white, but that's a natural part of the vitiligo process. This dog's unique appearance has captured hearts and minds across the internet, inspiring thousands who see it as a symbol of resilience in beauty and diversity. The dog's story isn't just about a physical transformation, it brings attention to the amazing ways animals can adapt and thrive despite challenges. This pup reminds us that beauty comes in all forms, and every creature has a story worth sharing. Have you ever seen a dog with vitiligo before? Guess what really drives infrared technology? In 1800, the talented astronomer William Herschel made a groundbreaking discovery while experimenting with sunlight. While studying the colors of the rainbow, he noticed something unusual. The area just beyond red light was not visible to the naked eye, yet it surprisingly recorded the highest temperature. This led Herschel to uncover infrared radiation, a form of light that we can't see but can definitely feel. His discovery didn't just stop at curiosity, it ignited the development of amazing technologies. Today, infrared radiation plays a huge role in thermal imaging, which helps firefighters see through smoke and keeps our homes safe with motion detectors. It even powers your remote controls. Thanks to Herschel's keen observations, we now enjoy a world enriched with innovations that rely on the invisible force of infrared radiation. Isn't it amazing how one discovery can change so much? Is it really true that bodily sounds can entertain us? Jumbo Dump, a sibling duo, proves that laughter can come from the most unexpected places. This talented pair specializes in creating a unique show filled with hilarious sound effects made entirely from bodily sounds. From the gentle plop of a droplet hitting water to impressively accurate imitations of everyday noises, their creativity knows no bounds. With their comedic flair, they have captivated audiences on stages around the world, turning what some might consider silly into a mesmerizing art form. Their performances not only display their talent, but also remind us how sounds can trigger laughter and joy, no matter their origin. By blending humor and creativity, Jumbo Dump challenges the way we think about everyday noises. So the next time you hear a funny sound, could it inspire a giggle or two? Is it really true that 36 cheeses can be used? El Guzzi, a creative pizza maker, has taken pizza to a whole new level with his outrageous creation, featuring a whopping 36 types of cheese. Imagine the delightful combinations of flavors and textures that come together in each bite. From classic favorites like mozzarella and cheddar to more exotic options like gorgonzola and feta, this pizza is a cheese lover's dream. Each cheese contributes its unique taste, creating a rich and creamy experience that elevates the traditional pizza beyond anything you've ever tasted. The thrill of this culinary adventure lies not just in the many cheese varieties, but also in how they interact when melted together. They form a gooey, savory layer that tantalizes your taste buds. If you think you know pizza, think again. El Guzzi's innovative approach challenges the norms of pizza making this dish more than just a meal. It's a celebration of cheese. So would you dare to take a slice of this cheesy masterpiece? Surprised by cruise ship morgues? Cruise ships are designed for adventure and relaxation, but they also come equipped with morgues that can hold up to 10 bodies. This important feature ensures that passengers who pass away at sea are treated with dignity and respect. Imagine traveling to breathtaking destinations while knowing that the ship is prepared for any unexpected emergencies. The staff on board undergoes specialized training to handle such sensitive situations. When a passenger dies, clarity and compassion guide crew members as they follow legal procedures. Transporting the deceased back on land is done with careful attention, ensuring their families can hold necessary memorial services on shore. Although it is unfortunate, deaths can occur due to natural causes or health complications during long voyages. Cruise lines take these measures very seriously, prioritizing the well-being of all passengers aboard. This aspect of cruise ship operations highlights the complexity of maritime safety and care at sea, raising questions about how often such events truly happen. Most people don't know this, but Russia fights alcoholism uniquely. In a bold move to combat alcohol addiction, Russia has embraced an unconventional treatment method that involves implanting a small capsule beneath the skin. This capsule is specially designed to react negatively when a person consumes alcohol. So if someone tries to drink even a little, they might experience severe side effects that can deter them from returning to alcohol. This could range from nausea to heightened anxiety, making the consequences of drinking unappealing. While this approach can be controversial, it serves as a strong motivator for individuals determined to break free from their dependence on alcohol. Some may question the ethics or effectiveness of such a strategy, but for many it offers a chance at a healthier lifestyle. Could this extreme method be the key to reducing addiction rates in other countries as well? Have you ever thought crying could boost happiness? Believe it or not, tears can actually help lift your mood. When you cry, your body releases endorphins, which are chemicals that act as natural pain relievers and mood enhancers. This means that shedding a few tears doesn't just relieve emotional stress, but can also lead to a sense of happiness afterward. Think about those times when you felt lighter or even rejuvenated after a good cry, whether it was during a sad movie or a tough moment in life. These endorphins help combat feelings of sadness and anxiety, providing a comforting effect. In fact, scientists have studied the benefits of crying, showing that it can release pent-up emotions and create a sense of relief. Next time you feel overwhelmed, remember that it's okay to let it out. Embracing those tears might just pave the way for a brighter mood and a renewed sense of joy. So are you ready to embrace the power of crying? What if I told you about Gibraltar's unique airport? This fascinating airport, known officially as Gibraltar International Airport, has a runway that literally crosses a busy road. When an aircraft is ready to take off or land, traffic on Winston Churchill Avenue must come to a complete stop, and barriers are lowered to ensure the safety of both drivers and passengers. It's a stunning sight as planes glide in and out, right above cars. This unusual setup is a result of the airport being built on limited land, squeezed between the Mediterranean Sea and the iconic Rock of Gibraltar. With a single runway just 1,780 meters long, it caters to various flights connecting Gibraltar to the UK and beyond. Travelers often find this airport experience thrilling. Can you imagine waiting at a red light only to see a plane overhead? This combination of air travel and everyday life showcases the unique charm of Gibraltar. Is it really true that Nerf has a mascot named Murph? Yes, it's true. Nerf, famous for its colorful foam darts and blasters, introduced Murph as its official mascot. While many mascots are designed to be cute or cool, Murph has stirred up a bit of controversy because some people find him unattractive. The character is intended to embody fun and creativity, promoting safe play for kids. However, Murph's unique look has left some fans scratching their heads. With big eyes and an unusual shape, he certainly stands apart from other mascots like Tony the Tiger or the Geico Gecko. This reaction showcases how different audiences perceive characters in unique ways. Some fans appreciate Murph for being quirky and memorable, while others wish for a design that's more in line with traditional mascot aesthetics. Regardless of the mixed opinions, Murph has effectively put Nerf in the spotlight, reminding us how a brand can be both playful and provocative. So will Murph become a beloved figure over time despite the debate? You might be surprised by how koalas stay hydrated. These adorable creatures mainly get their water from eucalyptus leaves, which are their favorite snacks. Koalas have a special way of eating and metabolizing these leaves that not only provides them with food, but also keeps them hydrated. Eucalyptus leaves contain a lot of moisture, which is perfect for koalas since they prefer to avoid drinking water unless it's absolutely necessary. In fact, during times of extreme heat or when droughts hit their habitat, you'll find koalas starting to seek out water sources. However, their bodies have evolved to depend mostly on those leaves for hydration. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips animals like koalas to thrive on their specific diets? This unique adaptation helps them cope with the demands of their environment while also avoiding excess water loss. Amazing fish scales are healing burns? In a groundbreaking development, researchers in Brazil have discovered that fish scales, especially those from tilapia and pirarucu, can be turned into high-tech marine bandages for treating severe burns. These innovative bandages take advantage of the natural properties found in fish scales, which are rich in collagen and other healing compounds. Instead of discarding these materials as waste, scientists found a way to transform them into an effective medical solution. The bandages not only promote faster healing, but also significantly reduce the risk of infection, making them a game changer in burn treatment. Imagine a world where resources that were once thrown away are now helping patients recover more quickly. This technique not only addresses medical needs, but also promotes sustainability by utilizing materials that would otherwise end up in landfills. As this research continues to evolve, we may see an even wider application of fish scales in medicine. Could this be the future of healing? You might be shocked to learn that most drownings occur inland, contrary to what many people think. While we often imagine dangerous ocean waves, the reality is quite different. According to statistics, about 90% of drowning deaths happen in inland waters like rivers, lakes, and even backyard swimming pools. Freshwater environments can be surprisingly hazardous due to various factors. For instance, strong currents in rivers, unseen drop-offs in lakes, and unprotected pools can catch swimmers off guard. Additionally, many people underestimate how quickly and silently a drowning can happen. So it's vital to stay vigilant, especially around children. Having proper safety measures, such as life jackets and adult supervision, can dramatically reduce these risks. So next time you think of swimming safety, remember that those inviting lakes and pools might be more dangerous than they seem. Let's explore London's iconic red buses and their history. Since the early 20th century, London's famous red buses have been a vibrant part of the city's landscape, captivating both locals and tourists alike. This bold red color was chosen for a specific reason, to help these buses stand out from competitors, ensuring passengers could easily spot them. Over the years, these buses have evolved, but their striking color remains unchanged, becoming one of the most recognizable symbols of London. You'll find them featured in countless films, from action-packed blockbusters to romantic comedies, alongside their place on postcards and in countless tourist photographs. Beyond their bright paint, the buses represent a rich history of public transport in London, celebrating accessibility and convenience. Every ride offers a unique view of the city, allowing passengers to soak in the atmosphere and landmarks around them. The iconic status of these red buses makes them more than just a means of transport. They are a cultural emblem tied to the very essence of London life. Have you ever hopped on one? Believe it or not, a cow fell on a man. In 2013, a bizarre and tragic incident unfolded in Brazil when a cow unexpectedly crashed through the roof of a man's home. João Maria de Souza was taking a nap in his bed when the hefty animal landed right on him. Imagine waking up to such a shocking event. Despite being rushed to the hospital, João sadly succumbed to his injuries, highlighting just how unpredictable life can be. The cow had escaped from a nearby farm, and the circumstances of the incident left the local community in shock. This strange story reminds us that accidents can happen at the most unexpected times, even when we are in the safety of our homes. Imagine a peaceful afternoon nap turning into a tale of survival and tragedy, all thanks to a roaming cow. What kind of wild stories are hiding in your neighborhood? Did you know that asteroid mining is our space gold rush? The future of resource extraction may not be confined to Earth. Companies are gearing up to tap into the riches of near-Earth asteroids, aiming to collect valuable materials like water, platinum, and gold. Imagine a scenario where spacecraft travel to these celestial bodies, mining them for resources that could be used back home or even in space missions. Water, for instance, can be transformed into fuel, supporting deeper space exploration. Platinum and gold, on the other hand, are not only precious on Earth, but they also have important industrial applications. As technology advances, the dream of asteroid mining seems increasingly feasible. It raises exciting possibilities. Could future missions to Mars be fueled by resources harvested from asteroids? Envision a time when humanity expands its resource base beyond our home planet, making the universe a part of our economy. Guess what really drives the eternal fire in Iraq? This incredible phenomenon has been burning continuously for over 4,000 years, making it one of the longest-lasting natural fires on our planet. The flames originate from underground gas pockets that have been ignited, providing a spectacular sight for anyone who visits. Ancient texts reference this fiery wonder, highlighting its importance in local culture and history. The eternal fire is more than just a natural curiosity. It's a reminder of the powerful forces of nature that have shaped our world. People have marveled at its beauty and significance for millennia, drawing in curious visitors fascinated by its relentless flames. In a region where tales of the past meet the wonders of nature, the eternal fire stands as a unique symbol of resilience and continuity. Can you imagine what it must have felt like to witness this fire throughout various ages and changing civilizations? What if I told you parrots can sing together? Key parrots, native to New Zealand, have a delightful way of expressing happiness that truly sets them apart in the bird world. When these lively parrots are in a good mood, they engage in a unique behavior known as warbling. This involves several parrots vocalizing playful tunes simultaneously, creating a joyful chorus that resonates through their forest homes. These songs are not just for show, they serve a vital role in helping the birds communicate and strengthen their social bonds. Through their harmonious interactions, key parrots display remarkable intelligence and social skills, showing us that their vocalizations are more than mere sounds. They are a language of connection and joy. Watching these vibrant birds share their melodies is a testament to the richness of their social lives. Isn't it fascinating how such behaviors reveal so much about animal intelligence?